All right, so it's just a regular day, ladies and gents. I was at home chilling, enjoying my off day. And until I received a phone call from one of these guys here at Nexus saying, you know what, just come around, tour the studio, see what happens here. But I'm deep down, I'm hoping I meet one artist that you guys have been hoping and commenting that you want to see him on the ZMB Talks. This person is Neo Slayer Zambia. But for now, let me just check out the studio, see what they're all about, and yeah. Okay, so here's the good news, guys. I came here for the right reason, and the right reason was to meet Neo. Okay, imagine receiving a phone call. No, come to studio. Pempa utufuna na muntu yo na eve muntu sadiko. Then ubone che on studio for what? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the person you've always wanted to see on the ZMB Talks, Neo Slayer Zambia.
Your intro.
Hey.
Ya talimpa. Yeah.
Ah, talimpa uchila manyimbo yako.
In my 3 minutes, you watch out for. Yeah.
How you doing, Neo?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I can see you're doing good, man.
Keeping safe, I hope.
Masking up all the time.
Yeah, you should.
Social distance.
Yeah. What director now?
I was listening to your new song, the tribute to former
late president. Kenneth Kaunda. So rest in peace.
Why did you decide to do it? I know besides the funeral itself, but because artists when I want to smash them tributes, but why did you decide to do it?
Well, I think personally, firstly it came from the record label Nexus, but I was planning to do it before the record label, decided to tell us to do it. Because personally, I think KK really did a huge, it gave us a huge sacrifice, just to have this freedom that you and me are having.
True.
You get the sense. So I think doing a song for him is what, I can give back to the huge sacrifice that he did.
Nice. Do you watch this show?
Yes, I do.
Which
yes,
one
I
was
do.
the last episode?
No, I do.
Which one was
I can't really remember the last episode because I've been, I've had a lot.
Hey, we need to know a lot.
No. But believe me, I do follow him a lot.
So do you also read the comments when people say, please bring Neo, bring Neo?
No, I watched the show for you. Because of you, so I don't really.
You're just a typical R&B nigga. Well, I want to feel I'm not touching my gimmicks.
No.
I watched the show for you, Neo.
I like your hype. Yeah.
Why do you get yourself Neo Slayer Zambia?
Neo Slayer Zambia. Well, I think the Slayer is about. I slay the genre that I'm in. Yeah, so that's where I personally feel like I slay the genre that I'm in. So that's why the Slayer. Yeah.
And is Neo your real name or baby?
Yeah, it's Neo one of my real names, but it's not the name on the on the government identity, but it's one of my real names.
What are your government names?
Come on.
We're about to slay you on this show today.
Send me man on it or you'll find out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, send me
so
man.
We have to send you man on it, man?
Yes, that's when you'll find out.
Yeah. We're going to send.
Yeah.
We got you. I read somewhere where it says you fell in love with music because of your mom.
Oh yeah.
How's this whole story?
Well, I grew up in a house where music was a culture. My mom used to sing a lot in church, equally my grandma, and my grandfather was the James Brown of Zambia. He used to do a lot of live music, and my uncle was a bit on the hip hop side. He was a fan of Tupac. He even has a tattoo of Tupac, embedded on his skin. Yeah, so. Just that, mom, you're seated with mom. She used to listen to a lot of Celine Dion. That's how I became, so in love with Celine Dion. And she became my icon.
Oh, so Celine Dion is your icon.
Yeah, imagine.
Nice. You mentioned your dad was the James Brown of Zambia.
Yeah, my grandfather.
Your grandfather.
Yes.
What was his name?
Jerry Makowani.
He was famous.
Yeah, in his time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, Edna, how come you don't know him?
Archives. ZMBC archives.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Like, where you from, Neil?
Wow. Village Pata. Yeah.
You grew up in Chipata?
No. I've never been there. That's
Why?
the funny. I grew up in Lusaka.
Ha!
Yeah.
You don't. Do you have plans of visiting the village?
Yes, I have.
Plus, Chipata, kuba nyumba yako ya pizza.
So I hear, but I've never been there. I'm planning to go there.
What are you waiting for?
COVID.
Is it just me, or sometimes I feel like you don't know you're bigger than what you are?
I think so.
Yes. I think you don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, but why, man?
I don't know. Maybe there's just something I'm looking for and I haven't found it. And it's really obstructing me to see the bigger picture. You get, yeah.
You still want to work hard?
Yeah. Oh. I always want to beat my previous song. I always want to beat my previous project. So, yeah, that keeps me going. Okay.
Before we actually talk about the music, I want to know Neo.
Yeah.
So, like, where exactly in Lusaka did you grow up?
Well, I'm from Counter Square, Stage 1. That's my hood.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, representing as we speak. Yeah. I grew up doing music with the late PJ. Yeah, we were at the same studio in Counter Square. Oh. And then he decided to, to pursue it further, and I kind of laid back and do other things, and yeah. So that's where I come from.
Nice. How's music in Counter? I'm from Stage 2, by the way.
Wow.
Yes. I'm like, no, how?
There's a thin line between Stage 2 and Stage 1.
It's like, for me, it's just like one and the same.
Yeah, you get.
But how come I don't know you like that? Maybe music number later side.
I think I was a reserved person. Even now, I'm a reserved person. I'm not really out there. Despite me being an artist, but I'm not really out there. And
when did you do your education?
Well, did my secondary. That was where Chamba Valley.
Are you serious?
Don't tell me you went to Chamba Valley.
No, I didn't go to Chamba Valley.
No one. Tunduya?
I know, I didn't go. I was at Dungodwen.
Wamayad. Don't go. I did my high school, Lusaka High School, at Lusaka High School.
Oh yeah, tertiary.
Yeah, no.
Why? I think changing music.
Not really music. At the time I was doing my high school, life just took me into a different direction. A lot of challenges where my family was facing at that time, and it required me not to really, pursue school education and just, start hustling and start, making ends meet.
You mentioned you did music with the late PJ.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you, like, from the time you did music with him to, like, get to where you are right now? Get to this mainstream?
But I think when we started, I think PJ was more serious with music than me. I was just doing it because I love it. And I wasn't looking at it as, a venture I would actually make money from, or just, pursuing it like, So I would say from there, I kind of, said, okay, let me concentrate on something else, But I think professionally, I think it's 4 years. 4 years.
4 years.
Just to get here.
4 years. Yeah, I think that's been favored, man. 4 years only, and you're getting all this love, you're receiving all this love from people.
You think so? But at the end of the day, it's different. Music, in the music industry, there are those people who just come on the scene and they make it. And there are those people who build a catalog before, they go mainstream. And I kind of feel like I'm one of those that has to build a catalog before you actually go mainstream. Yeah.
Interesting. One thing people don't know is that you don't drink.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Is it that you reached a point where you say, I don't want to drink anymore?
No. I've never actually tested alcohol.
Why?
I think it's a personal decision. I think I see no interest in it. Nothing productive in it.
So
not that I judge people who drink. No.
You don't judge.
I don't have a problem with them, because that's a decision.
Would you date someone that drinks?
I've tried, and I wouldn't want to go through that. It depends.
On what?
It depends on how excessively you drink.
Oh.
Is it a lifestyle, or is it just something that you do just to, feel nice. If it's something that you do to feel nice, I have no problem with it. But if it's your lifestyle, I wouldn't put myself through that.
Just because you don't drink, I mean, it doesn't really limit you from mingling with other guys in the industry. So, like, what happens when the guys are drinking? What do you do?
Well, they tell me that I'm drunk naturally because I blend in. Yeah, I blend in. I fit the environment. That's how I am.
So, what do you take when you're out there?
Juice, pure juice, mango juice, pineapple juice. It depends what's on the table.
Are you serious?
Yeah, imagine.
Mwavera kabusone umuna ti ye ndeka phe wanda kuchibotolo uzasoba weka you're straight.
And you're straight.
And then another thing that people don't know is that you shoot your own music videos.
Well, yeah, I used to though, but now I'm kind of letting people do that for me.
But why did you decide to make that? Oh, let's first start. How did you start shooting your own music videos? What led to that?
Well, I think, to be honest, I love video production than I love music.
What?
That's an honest answer.
What?
Yeah. I love videos more than I love music. But it so happens that music is,
Neo.
Yeah, it started a long time ago. We had a studio in Counter Square way back. And so it was like a partnership. My friends and I just came together to say, let's build up a studio. So you'll be in charge of the, video production, and we'll be in charge for the audio production. So from there, the interest just started growing. Never did school for it. Just a passion.
And I always tell people this. We had this argument in the office the other day.
Yeah.
There's so much goes on in that office. When someone said, no, for you to be able to shoot like proper music videos, it's either you need to have money or you need to go to school for it.
Oh, yeah.
I said, you don't really need to have money. You can have the money, but if you don't have the creativity, then it's going to be garbage. That's what rubbish. I mean.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
So let me just take you back a little bit where you mentioned you worked with PJ.
Oh yeah.
And this is a moment where some artists and producers are coming out saying, I have records with PJ.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here to release. Is that the same for you? Do you have records with him?
No. I think the records that I had with PJ were lost by the producer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the video production. Which one was the first music video you did?
Let's see if I can go back. Chalo.
Oh, your song Chalo.
Yes, Chalo, my song Chalo. If Loving You Is Wrong.
Even 24/7.
Yeah, even 24/7.
24/7 ni mutima josha mehetini.
Yeah. So I did 3 of my videos. Then even process.
Even process.
Yeah. Then from there I just said, no.
No, why?
I don't know. It's too much work. It's too much work.
But do you think that's one thing that was like making you different from all these other artists?
Well, I think my music itself makes me different from other artists. Personally, I think it's kind of hard to to be in the industry where people are jumping on what's trending, and you're just you maintain your nearness, the origin of your music. It's kind of hard. So I think that separates me from most artists.
Okay. So when you started from Counter Square, recorded, worked with the late PJ, how did you end up at K Army? How did you meet PJ? Take us through that journey.
Here's the funny thing. Met KB 5 years ago before I met him again. I met him 5 years ago when he was at Findico, when K Army was at Findico House. I did a song with him and it never came out because I just went silent. And for some reason, KB never really paid attention. You get the sense. So when I came back, like now I wanted to do music professionally. So the idea, I had a friend of mine who was really believed in me before I started even believing in myself. So he said, his name is Clement, but we call him Clemzy.
Okay.
Yeah. So he said, boy, let's do this. Why don't we make an album like we record an album, but using all the major, record labels in Zambia. I was like, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. So the first song I recorded like professionally was Content and Duka Love.
Do you remember the same content?
Yeah.
What did it go like?
Neo.
Neo.
No. Yeah, I did those songs with DJ Low.
Okay.
By then, DJ Low was at Iconic Music. Yeah, from there we did 2 songs with DJ Low. From there, that's when we went to K-Army. Then when we reached that K-Army, we did 2 songs as well. So in the process, KB remembered to say, we met before. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, now you sound really good. So the next day we were going to the studio to finish the song. I found KB was working on My Diary 3.
Yeah. If you're a girl, I'm sure KB says, you know what? You're actually my type.
That was funny. Yeah. I found KB working on My Diary 3 and was like, can you do something in it? And I was like, oh, okay, boss, it sounds good. And I did the chorus for My Diary 3. And from there, I was like, nah, Neil, we're working together.
Okay, remind us the chorus for My Diary, please, Neil.
You really want me to sing?
Yes. Okay, yes, let's take it back to My Diary 3.
Oh, that chorus is...
Yes, Neil.
It needs me to be, to be in the zone.
No, get in the zone, please.
Let's see. My diary, my diary, my diary. Yeah, I think that's it.
Neil, that one.
Pages of my pain, pages of my gain, diary.
Hey.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, now we get it. Yeah. Now we know to say it's not the auto-tune that we always hear.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's part of the music production.
Okay, yes, carry on.
Yeah. No. Now, what's your problem?
Okay, well, check story. Tell us the story, man.
Yeah. So from there, KB liked what I did with the 2 songs that we did, and with what I did in My Diary 3, and was like, I think we can work together. And that's where my journey of doing, the album with all the major record labels in Zambia ended. Then I just decided to settle with KB, and I kind of felt like K-Army, that's where my sound was, and is, and will forever be. Nice.
And at what point did you decide to say, I think, we need to part ways. I need to leave K-Army?
Well, to be honest, I've never had a thought of leaving K-Army. It's just that we had a misunderstanding with my boss, which we sorted out, and we're back in good boots. Yeah, indirectly under K-Army again. Yeah.
I'm just joking. Okay, so I managed to get some questions from your fans.
Oh, okay.
Because your fans put you here. If it was up to me, say, 19 up to 2020 something.
Yeah.
I'm lying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is coming from Tasheni Eve. I think you once shared it on your page.
Oh, okay.
But I just want to get what you say. So Tasheni says, I always ask myself why this man is not as celebrated and appreciated as the likes of your maps, because he's better than them. Dear Neo, I've loved your music since history. I would love to see your music get more airplay and have your videos air on more channels, please. Okay. So I'm sure this is something that comes your way most of the times. People say, do you think you're underrated?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah. What's your take on that?
Well, I think for me, it's just time.
It's just time, right?
Yeah, it's just time. That's why I'm always putting in work. So I don't really let it get to me. I just look at it to say it's time. I have this biblical phrase that I like to tell myself. It says, the ones that God anoints the most, he crushes the most severe. That's what builds me to say, it's just time. Let me just keep putting in work, time will come.
Sometimes I feel like you're putting in the work on the music side, music part, but there's just something you're not doing as the Neos there brand.
Well, I think, you're right. Music involves a lot of pushing. And probably somehow, I'm lacking. Maybe I'm not really, touching that, that area.
You're not really available for your people, Neil.
You think so?
Yes. It's really hard for me to... It's hard. I've never really seen Neo on a poster performing anywhere apart from if it's only let's say only invited guests.
Edna.
Wait. Okay. Because I feel we the fans, we put in the effort.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes it's really hurting when we see the people that we support say, no, we're not being appreciated. You're not, we know I'm underrated. So I'm like, I'm always buying new music. I'm always streaming music. I'm doing my part, right, as a fan.
Oh yeah.
But there's just something that you're doing. I'll buy a ticket to come and see you at 300 kwacha. I would buy 500. I'll buy VIP just to chill with you there.
Super humble.
Pictures there. So for me, I feel there's just something new.
But you know what? I'm one person who has never written such or answered a person in such a way to say I feel like I'm underrated.
Yeah.
Like I said, it doesn't get to me.
Nice.
And Edna, you don't follow me. I do have shows.
Neo.
I do have shows.
Not the recent ones that you're sharing now. Not tired, no sharing a manja. You're not tired.
You know why Edna, you don't follow me. Listen, before the COVID pandemic hit, I had a lot of shows back home, Counter Square.
Again, I'm always there. How come it's not on you?
I don't know. Believe me, I had a lot of shows.
Wow.
People were just requesting. There's a club, K1 Club.
K1 Counter Square.
Yeah, it's a famous club. So every time the owner posts on social media, who would you like us to bring back? People will always say Neo. So I always find myself going back there. Yeah.
Okay. Next question is coming from Christine K. Malunga.
Okay.
What is your biggest desire in the music industry?
My biggest desire in the music industry is to see the music industry grow.
Nice. Yeah. Drusilla Pensho Musefwe. Yeah. Wow. Apart from music, what other things do you do?
Me hustle, job.
Hustle. My hustle can be.
Oh yeah, but I can't really get into details. Oh, there's a bunch of chama drags.
Careful. Okay, this one is coming from Brown the Might Prince.
Okay.
Gigi.
Rantings.
Rantings. What does that mean?
Well, as guys, we have this thing that we call each other, like a term of endearment, my G. So when I say Gigi Rantings, I'm simply saying I'm the G, I'm the guy that runs things.
Oh, yeah, the G.
Rantings.
Oh, yeah. So that's what it means.
Yeah, okay. Man of Barnhart.
I was thinking maybe it's because Kapina in the record level, but then when I was listening to your music,
it's been there.
It's been there. So I'm like, no, it's not because of.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll get to there.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. I mean, I think you already told us the inspiration behind the music.
Yeah.
This one is from Nawana Mushiba. Are you dating?
Well, I'm not dating. It's dating because we call it dating, but I'm not dating because I'm married. Yeah.
And I like it because you proudly say that. Yeah. Like you're never ashamed of your.
No.
But I'm married.
Yes.
But what's your ring, Neo? Ring or app?
Oh no, this is just a fashion ring.
But what is your ring?
The one for the marriage is being crafted. There's something being crafted.
Because as women, especially in Osaka, ring date fish.
Oh yeah.
So if we don't see the ring.
But nowadays, the 20th century,
Wow. Okay. Yeah. We'll move on to the next question from Louis Easy Kanoka.
Yeah.
She says, so if you were kidnapped and taught to sing any of your favorite songs,
what song would I sing? Bachelor.
Which one's Bachelor?
Bachelor. Find out.
Which one is Bachelor?
What do you want me to sing? Eh?
No, which by who? Bachelor?
By me, produced by KB.
There's a song called Bachelor.
Yes. It will always be my favorite song. It's
I
my
need to
favorite
listen
song.
to that song.
You should.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it is.
So if we play it, they can take the thing. No, they can put it down because it's registered. Right?
No.
So we can play it.
Yeah, you can play.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, got Nija. I'm a bachelor.
No.
In my own country.
How does it go again? We move on tena. Ndawa wapeza bachelor. Okukonda nandalama. Yeah, something.
Yeah. I'm already picturing the music video. That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is coming from Kamboy Lucky.
Okay.
I'm sure she meant to say, is music bringing the income you expected or is disappointing?
It's disheartening or it's disappointing. Well, like music is a business. And like any other business, it's got its ups and downs.
Yeah.
It's got a season where you kind of feel like, okay, this season, this season, it's a bit down. So, it fluctuates.
But I think if it was that disappointing, you're going to stop and you're not going to be looking this good.
No, I don't think so. It's hard to stop music because the passion is just it's bigger than you. The gift is bigger than you. That's why you see these people coming in well-wishers. When you look at their history, at some point, they used to do music or they were involved in music. If they used to do music and they couldn't really pursue their career, they would actually look at someone. They kind of feel like, okay, this talent is way too big. Let me just, pump in some money.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
The next question is coming from Carrie Peary. Why do you sing disappointing songs? And I love your songs.
Are they really disappointing songs?
No, I don't think they're disappointing songs. But a lot of us resonate because
I would say reason why they kind of feel like they're disappointing songs is because they talk about our daily, challenges.
Yes.
Where emotions are concerned.
Yes.
Yes, that's why they
look at you, man. You're married. Why you sing such songs?
Well, music is for the voiceless.
Nice, you got me on that one.
Yeah.
You got me.
Yeah.
When is your next album dropping? This one is coming from Mulenga.
Well, on that one, we haven't really, the management team, Nexus, hasn't really, given it a date, but I am working on an album.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's so many questions, but I'll make this one the last one because I also have my own questions.
Oh, I know.
This one is coming from Tobias Nyendwa. Why haven't you done a reggae version kind of song yet?
Reggae. Well, KB, I listen to KB a lot. He always tells me to say, do what works for you. Always cling on to your stronghold. So I mean, I can do a reggae song, but I kind of feel like that's just experimenting. Let me stick to what I do best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, interesting. It's because of you, man. You're so okay. Next question, Neo.
Yes, sir, madam.
I was really, really shocked when I saw the announcement. Relax.
No. I have nothing to hide.
I'm joking. When I saw the announcement to say I wasn't really surprised because Nexus and the type of artists that they're signing, you can tell that, there's something they're trying to, change or something they're trying to dig out from the artists that they're signing. I was like, Nexus family, welcome, Neo. And did you see how those likes just
I saw. I actually took time and went through the comments. It's like people wanted me to be here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to take the deal?
What do you mean, why did I decide to take the deal? It was a good deal.
You're like, okay, you know what? Yes.
Well, we have two giants, if I may put it like that. We've got two record labels at the moment, Kalandanya and Nexus Music. And again, you do what works best for you. And I kind of felt like Nexus had my music.
Okay.
And that's why I took the deal. Besides it being a good deal.
Was it the CEO that approached you?
Well, funny story.
Yeah, tell us the story.
Well, KB will always look out for me. Yeah. But funny thing is, when I released Process, so it was making rounds on TikTok. People were making a lot of videos, and I kind of felt like, wow, this is my mainstream song. You get the sense?
Process.
Yeah, and I was, every time I'm home, every time I have free time, I would just go on social media and just check what's happening. You get the sense, because it was giving me that feel like, okay, now this is the song I was looking for. And at some point, it just went down. Like, what's happening? But God works in mysterious ways.
Yes.
You know what Process did for me? It was one of the top selling singles on Versus Sunny.
Wow.
So what happened is that
was when you were independent.
Yeah. Back I was with Galaya then.
Okay.
Yeah. So Nexus saw that and they liked the numbers and they were like, no, we need to get this person.
And they like numbers at Nexus.
So the looking out for KB and what Process did for me just, made everything possible.
So it wasn't that type of thing, because I know Neo.
No.
Your work
it was pure work.
Nice.
That's why I was saying I don't get offended when it doesn't get to me when people say I'm underrated.
Nice.
I just have to put in work.
Nice. You brought in Galaya in the picture. I was trying to avoid it by all means.
Well, don't avoid it. There's no bad blood.
Oh, okay. Your previous song, the one that I like.
Don't limit your voice. Sing.
Okay, that song, you were under Galaya.
Yes.
Next minute, it's Nexus.
Well,
how long were you?
Music is about growth, and you need to look at it as a business venture. The growth side will always push you as an artist to go to where you feel the most will be done on your career. You get the sense. At the time, Galaya was doing what it could, but I kind of felt like, okay, Nexus will take me to another level, and that's the business side of it. And there's no bad blood between me and Galaya. It's a business venture.
Can you still work with them?
Yes, I can.
Then
you see,
we're good to go.
Yeah.
There's one question I forgot. One important question I forgot. Wrapping up our interview. This one is coming from Riz Sakala.
Okay.
Who wrote War? Was it you or was it Wezi or you?
Was it Wezi or you?
Wezi or you?
Well, I composed the song. Wezi found the song. I did the verse 1 and the chorus. So when Wezi heard it, in fact, KB suggested that Wezi should be on the song. So when she heard it, she fell in love with it. And she just there, she started writing, or rather just, spitting whatever was coming to her mind, just there. So,
there's a line I didn't understand in that song. So you composed the song.
Yeah.
Then Wezi heard it and then decided what happened.
Yes.
Okay. So Wezi wrote her own verse.
Yes.
Okay. There's one verse is must understand.
Yes.
If it be my gravity.
Oh yeah. To my fight. Let's turn them. Okay. Into gravity. Oh yes.
I didn't understand.
That's a metaphor.
Okay.
Yeah, because what it means is when people are upset, their tempers are high.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're on a higher level. So don't go afloat. Don't go way high. So let those fights. Let's turn those fights into gravity. Let's stay afloat.
Okay. I know, because love brings things to gravity. Because love brings things down.
It's because when you're upset, you're high. So meaning you're above the sea level.
I think in the segment you need to start explaining your lyrics, you guys.
I think I was thinking about that. Where I have sessions where I break down my songs.
Yes, like, because hey. So that's
a good one.
I think you'd love to address your fans out there.
Wow. I like what you said. I don't know if it's in the interview or by behind the scenes. You say fans are what makes us.
That's I
true.
think it was behind. I don't remember.
Yeah. You can't remember. I think that's true, and I really much appreciate what my fans have been doing, what they've done. There are times you get frustrated because you're a human being, and you kind of feel like things are not going the way you kind of feel like they should go, and you wake up, feeling frustrated, and a fan just sends a text message to say, "Man, keep going." They will write you a long message that will just put you back into the gear. And so, to them, I would like to say thank you. Please continue doing what you've been doing, and I'll continue giving you what I've been giving you all this time. So it works both ways.
Nice.
Your support is what keeps me going, and for me to keep giving you good music.
Yeah, continue slaying the beats.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
Really appreciate
but
you.
I want you to tell them, say how long did it take for us to have this?
1 year.
I know he's not lying. He's not lying.
1 year, people.
And you're not lying. He's not lying.
I mean, you're a busy person. You're a busy person.
Wow.
I'm throwing you under the bus.
Yes, you just did. Shout out everybody that's been liking our videos. In case you're new to this channel, please, I'll keep on emphasizing, subscribe, share, let us know who you want to see in the next comments, because we have this huge
I want to see Cactus on this section. Or Cactus on this session.
Cactus
Agony.
Yes. How do I get him?
Oh,
we're going to cut that.
How did you get me?
All right, guys. Bye. Till next time. Mr. Killer Beast just walked in. I'm sure it's about his thing. I say, "Neo, you're about up." But yeah, guys. Thank you. Mwah.